Are you gearing up for an adventure but haven't really decided yet where to go? The world is full of amazing places to jet off to, but if you're all about those high-end destinations, these are the places where you need to be. Barcelona, Spain. A vibrant, beautiful city located in northeast Spain, Barcelona is the second most popular destination in Spain right after Madrid. In 2022, Barcelona had around 9.7 million tourists and generated $7.6 billion in revenue, having an average room rent of about $100 a night. As a single traveler, you'll find yourself spending around $150 a day when in this stunning city. When wandering through the beautiful streets of this European city, you'll usually find yourself at places like the Sagrada Familia, a Roman Catholic church designed by Antoni Gaudi. The construction began back in 1882, but it's still ongoing. There's this park too, called the Park Güell, on a gentle hill that overlooks the city, where tourists can witness the absolute beauty the city holds, or just appreciate the wonderful architecture the park holds. And guess what? This too was brought to life by Antoni Gaudi. There's this famous museum called the Picasso Museum. And as the name states, this museum houses the largest collection of Pablo Picasso's work in the world. Istanbul, Turkey. Now we move on to the city that connects Asia to Europe, Istanbul in Turkey. In the year 2022, Turkey drew an impressive crowd of approximately 13.9 million tourists, who brought with them $12.8 billion. When in Turkey, tourists usually spend an average of $100 on room rent. We're talking about a budget of around $150 a day to see all these majestic places, like the Hagia Sophia. The breathtaking structure of Hagia Sophia will make your jaw drop. From there, tourists usually wind up at the Blue Mosque to witness its stunning domes that add a touch of magic to the skyline. When it comes to shopping, every tourist knows where to go. It's the Grand Bazaar. This place is remarkable. You can find anything from exotic scents to little souvenirs, but like every other marketplace, bargaining is a must. There's this place called the Topkapı Palace, where tourists stroll through its halls, feeling like a sultan from a fairy tale, giving you a glimpse into the past. Singapore. This South Asian city-state attracted 19.1 million visitors back in 2022. These travelers and their wallets brought $27.4 billion with them. If you find yourself in this amazing city, then be ready to shell out roughly $250 per night in hotel rooms. What is there in Singapore that attracts tourists, you ask? There's the Garden by the Bay. These gardens are filled with stunning flora and futuristic structures that would surely make you go wow. If you're looking for exotic creatures, then don't forget to swing by the Singapore Zoo. This zoo has animals from all over the world. For those of you who want to enjoy the beach, head over to Sentosa Island. This place has everything from water parks to cable car rides. You'll have so many choices that deciding where to begin your adventures will be hard to decide. Tourists also make their way to the lively streets of Chinatown, only to find themselves in the vibrant atmosphere filled with sweet-smelling street food, colorful trinkets, and hidden treasures. Now, if you like this video so far, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to press that bell icon for future updates. Alright, well now back to the video. London, UK. This city hosted 19.1 million visitors from all corners of the globe. The city is always buzzing with excitement as tourists gather to experience the charm that London has to offer. Tourism turned out to be the real moneymaker for this city. In tourism alone, London made an unbelievable $16.3 billion. With an average room rent of $405 per night, travelers had a range of options to choose from, ensuring a comfortable stay. Once settled in, people would usually set out for places like the beautiful Buckingham Palace and the Tower of London. And for art lovers, there's the famous British Museum. St. Paul's Cathedral, through its huge dome, will give you a peek into the spiritual side of London. For those who are looking for a bird's-eye view of the city, there's the London Eye. You can hop onto this massive wheel for a panoramic view of a lifetime. Bangkok, Thailand. This capital of Thailand has many visitors every year. Now in 2022, roughly 19.7 million people made their way to Bangkok. And you know what that means. More money, $16.3 billion in tourism to be exact. From experiences, let us tell you how much fun you can have during your stay, which by the way can cost you around $120 a night. With another average spending of $100 per day, you'd have plenty of opportunities to indulge in the wonders of Bangkok. Imagine yourself strolling through the Grand Palace, a true masterpiece. And just a stone's throw away, you'll find Wat Pho, a temple that houses the famous reclining Buddha. It's a sight you won't want to miss. There's another stunning temple called Wat Arun by the banks of the Chao Phraya River. Its amazing architecture will transport you to another world. Now for those night owls, Bangkok has the lively and ever-busy Khao San Road. Once you start walking here, you'd never be bored. There are just so many options like street food and some pretty quirky shops. Paris, France. This magical city drew in 23.2 million visitors. People from all around the world came up here to be enchanted by the timeless beauty of the city, allowing it to generate $35.7 billion. On average, finding a room in Paris would cost you around $306. While it may seem a lot, this is Paris we're talking about here. In a city filled with exquisite cuisine and amazing cafes, it's quite easy to get carried away, and tourists usually end up spending $250 daily. When it comes to attractions, we have the iconic Eiffel Tower, standing tall, attracting travelers like bees to honey to come and take pictures for their Instagram and Snapchat stories. Paris also has the enchanting Notre Dame Cathedral, with its stunning Gothic architecture, which was once a place of prayer. Now, as of the recording of this video, it's still undergoing restoration because of that fire in 2019, but it should open sometime 2024, so look forward to that. Now, if you're looking for something else, there's also the Palace of Versailles, with its beautiful halls and gardens where visitors can taste what royalty feels like. There's also the majestic Arc de Triomphe, a testament to Paris's glorious past that was built in the early 19th century. Not only is this a symbol of history, but it also acts as a backdrop for those memorable snapshots. Macau, China. Macau is a tiny little enclave known for its nightlife and has attracted about 32.2 million adventurous tourists. Macau ended up generating $35.5 billion from tourism in 2022. Each day, visitors find themselves spending an average of $200 to experience all that Macau has to offer. Like the Macau Tower, for instance. This massive tower allows for people to experience the city's skyline, and for those courageous souls out there, there's the option to bungee jump too. Picture yourself strolling towards the heart of Macau, and suddenly, you find yourself in the lively Senado Square. You find people from all over the globe here too, who just like you are exploring the countless coffee shops, cafes, and snack stalls. The Grand Lisboa Hotel is not any ordinary hotel. This hotel is in a league of its own. This hotel has got everything you ever wanted and more. If you're feeling lucky, then head on to the casino floor and try your luck. And when hunger strikes and exhaustion sets in, the Grand Lisboa Hotel has a line of gourmet restaurants to choose from. New York, USA. New York is a busy metropolis filled with energy and excitement. This is a city that never sleeps and a magnet for tourism, welcoming 56.7 million visitors in the past year, who brought in an insane amount of $67.4 billion. These adventurous travelers end up spending $200 a night at hotels, but it's all worth it in the end because you get a cozy bed to snuggle in at the end of the day. Now let's talk about what these visitors are usually up to during the day. One spot that you can't miss and we're sure that you heard of is Times Square, full of bright lights, towering billboards, and a sea of people everywhere you look. Right at the center of the giant buildings, you can find Central Park. It's a green, peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. You'll find tourists here strolling through the park, surrounded by trees and flowers, and who knows, you might even walk into a concert or a street performer there. Dubai, UAE. Now when it comes to tourism, Dubai knows how to make some serious cash flow. In 2022, Dubai made $30.1 billion from all these tourists coming in. Crashing in Dubai will cost you around $250 to $300 per night, but it's worth every penny. With all the shopping, dining, and entertainment options, these tourists who want to treat themselves usually end up spending around $250 a day. Now, the main attractions there. The Burj Khalifa is the tallest building on Earth. Once you look at it from the bottom, you'll see a tiny piercing of the sky, and the view from when you're up there at the top will leave you breathless. Now for those who like to shop, there's the Dubai Mall. Now this isn't just any other mall, and let us prove it. With over 1,200 stores, an indoor aquarium, an ice rink, and a waterfall. This mall is truly something else. Heard of the Miracle Garden? It's like stepping into a wonderland with over 50 million blooming flowers arranged in the most fascinating designs. So, which of these cities would you like to travel to? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on that bell icon to always be kept up to date with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon in another video.